Hey everyone, I forgot here with another video. As you know, I haven't really uploaded in a while. This channel was originally going to be for good for you collab vids, such as my first video, where I thought that I might do my own things in the meantime. I do have some other videos planned though, so stay tuned. Ever since I was introduced to the world of Pokemon, I've always wanted to make my own region, characters, and of course, Pokemon. The only problem being that I'm not really used to drawing in the Ken Sugimori style, which is the original Pokemon design, if you don't know. And I don't really have much inspiration. One exercise that helps me think creatively though, is to think of some design ideas for potential regional variants, and without further ado, here is today's video. This may be considered an unpopular opinion, but I believe that Corsola should have more forms and evolutions. After all, it is based on coral, and there are tons of different concepts that could use Corsola's design. Just like Galarian Corsola, which is based on bleached coral. I did decide to go for a bit of a stretch for a concept though. My idea for another regional variant of Corsola was based on kelp and seaweed. Its main features could turn the pieces of coral sticking out into pieces of kelp. Galarian Corsola's shape was almost identical to Johtoian Corsola, so I knew I had a base shape. I started by drawing the main body and then moved on to the front bits of, in this case, the kelp. I did have a few ideas, including making the kelp longer to give it a distinct design, but ultimately decided not to. Maybe I could give it an evolution with that characteristic in another video if you guys want. What do you think? Next, I decided to give it a dopey look and make the pattern of the rock look gooey or mossy, just like moss on rocks. The color scheme was one of the most important things I had to consider, so I used 4 different shades of greenish yellow, just like the contrast of colors in kelp. In the final drawing, I do move the brighter colors higher upward. Now it's time for the final artwork. I pretty much just redrew the draft, but with some extra features, like a bumpier texture and changing its eye colors. This made it look more dopey. I ended off by adding some shading, and here's the final product. Corsola, the coral Pokemon. The Corsola of this region that live in the deeper parts of the ocean have adapted to grow kelp from their shells to avoid predators. Some still live in the shallow parts though. Corsola's kelp is regenerative and they don't feel pain when it's cut off, making it a fine ingredient. It is featured in some of the best dishes in this region. So there you go. What do you think? I want to thank Good For You for designing the shiny colors. Speaking of, comment below which shiny coloration you like best. Until the next one, bye.